What's going on, guys? What's up, man? We on day 271, man. So we tapping in. Today we're going to tap in with this DMX verse. But before we tap in with this DMX verse, guys, I want you guys to all go to my page, right? And click the link in my bio. Now, I know you see me, I'm in the car, right? Because when I was doing this in the mall, somebody came up to me and I actually sold them a book. So basically what I told them is, you can go click the link in my bio and get your copies of Rap Goals today, right? But they was like, all right, well, what does Rap Goals mean? Well, RAP, it stands for responsibility, accountability, progression. These are my 3 keys to life, guys. You can use that in any area of life. So no matter what you're going through, when you hold yourself responsible, you hold yourself accountable, you will progress from there. Now, you can also find us on my website at www.rapgoals.com. And now when you go on there, right, I'm going to ask you to put your email address in, because when you put your email address in, I'm going to send you the first 30 days out of this book for free. So all you need to do is just put your email address in, and I'm going to shoot you the first 30 days out of this book for free. All right, so look, we're going to tap in with this DMX verse, and it go like this. I think back on how some people used to treat me like violence was the remedy, and because I think of that now, I pray for my enemies. Not because of what I'll do, because I know there's something better after here, but everybody won't go. So I pray that you forgive them, because they not know what they see. Oh, sorry, my phone was ringing. Yeah, so basically we're going to switch gears a little bit today, guys. So we're going to talk about forgiveness, right? Forgiveness is a very, very crucial key on our path to success, right? We have to learn how to forgive people in order to, move forward in life, right? And, it sounds easy because anybody can be like, oh, I'm sorry, or, I forgive you, but it's a big difference between somebody saying it versus somebody who actually means it, right? Because somebody could say it like, oh, I'm sorry, and it could just feel like you're an asshole about it, right? Or it can be like, yo, I'm really genuinely sorry. And you're like, man, this person's really sorry, and I forgive them for that, right? Now, I'm going to put the DMX quote that I said in the comments below. So what I want you guys to do is just reread that verse, right? Because it's a really, really good verse. And it's a lot of jewels in there. And basically what X is talking about in there, right? He's talking about like, all right, all these people treated him bad in his past, right? And they did these things to him, and he could have prayed for revenge. He could have asked God like, yo, give me revenge on all these people that treated me wrong. But no, instead he said, God, please forgive these people because they not know what they do. Now, this leads us to our assignment today. Our assignment today is to make a list of things that have hurt you in the past, injuries, people, things like that have hurt you in the past. And then, really sit there and dig deep. I'm sorry, something was in my eye. But dig deep about what happened to you and try to figure out, why that stops you from moving towards success, because sometimes things can happen to us, and that kind of stops us in our tracks, and we kind of get thrown off center, right? And think back, it could be something like, go as far back as when you were in school. Like, you might have been a person that got made fun of because of how you look, so now subconsciously you overcompensate for that. Or you could be somebody that got hurt in a relationship, and so now you treat women, or men for my women out, men for the women out there, wrong because you got treated wrong. Or you could be like a loyal person, and you were always accused of being a liar, and in all reality you knew you were loyal. So now it's kind of hard for you to kind of trust people now, because you knew you were loyal, and then you're just seeing like, all right, you know what, I'm loyal, and then people were just lying and stuff like that. So what I want you to do is write those things down, and then write what happened, and write how you felt about that after you wrote those things down. What did that make you feel? Now, me personally, like, I know forgiveness is like the first step. So I've been working on this myself, from when I was writing the book and up until now to today, honestly. So it's been a 4-year process. So it's not going to be overnight, right? So I just don't want you to think that, right? I'm a person that holds on to things from the past. I remember when somebody stole my quarters or something when I was in the 2nd grade. So I'm like, yo, nah, like, I hold on to these things. And then what I had to realize is, when you're living in the past, that only led me to be even more angrier or even more depressed. And it's like, nah, you can't do that. You have to live in the moment. So I had to realize, all right, so whenever I started thinking in the past, no, we got to get back into living in the moment. So we're always talking about living in the moment. And we know that when we live in the past, that gets us absolutely nowhere because it's the past. This shit happened. Like, there's nothing you can do about it, you know. But you can do something about the moment today, right? So that's what I have to remind myself. You know, sometimes I'll slip, sometimes I'll fall, but, you know, I get back up and I have to remind myself of these things. So, you know, what I want you guys to do is write down in the comments below, you know, how you forgive or how you forgiven people, you know, and you might have a better way than what I'm telling people right now, and that might help somebody, that might even help me. So what I want you to do is, you know, write that down in the comments, because that can not only help me, but it can help someone else out there too as well. And, you know, why not help someone else out there and do a good deed? So that's day 271, man. I'm gonna catch you guys tomorrow on day 272. Peace.